How we doing, everyone? And I'm back with a very special movie. Today, I'm doing a rankings video or a fives and tens. So now that we are in a new year, now is it a new year? It's also a new decade. And a few weeks ago, a couple people were putting out their lists or their picks for movies of the decade of but not just the best, but they're also putting out their favorites of the decade. So I'm kind of like, okay, that's pretty neat. So I decided, why not? How about I pitch in my 2 cents and just come up with my own list. So this was a very tedious assignment that I wanted to do. So after much for ado, I was able to narrow it down to 10. But there's a bunch of honorable mentions. Now here's a disclaimer. These are my picks for the movies of the decade. Some of these are also my favorites, which I've covered in a very previous video, which I believe when I talked about my top 30, which of course that was a tall task too, folks. So yeah, if you want more information about any movies that I will list in this. Go back and maybe find them, because if I mention any of these I might have reviewed them. Okay, so go back and do that. But first, let's get some honorable mentions out of the way. One is gotta be The King's Speech. Okay, that's a really good one. I remember seeing this in theaters. I really enjoyed the story, even though it's just mostly fiction. But hey, it was a pretty interesting theme and story. Pretty cool, pretty good cast. Colin Firth and Jeffrey Rush did a very good job playing these two great characters. Let's see, another good one, Unbroken, pretty much a World War II movie, and of course, kudos to Angelina Jolie, probably her first, to my knowledge, her first directing gig, and she nailed it. It was a very good masterpiece. Enough said there. I was gonna say The Foreigner with Jackie Chan. I have reviewed this movie as well on this channel. I like it. It's a different pace, even though it's not the Jackie Chan you expect. It's like he's taking this role more serious, and it's like more dumbed down and toned down. It's like more of a grittier, realistic story, which obviously is based on the book of the same name. So if you've never seen that movie with Jackie Chan or even read the book, I'd say do some research into it. It's very good. A couple other good ones. The Hunger Games trilogy, I'm definitely lumping them on this list. I'm also going to lump at least one Star Wars movie on this. I'll mention that's going to be The Force Awakens. Why the hell not? That was a real fun movie, all right? Now, let's get to the main list, all right? Coming in at number 10 is going to be Lincoln. Yes, if I had to pick a historical drama, I would have to go with this, because, hey, this is a pretty darn good movie. And can I say this? Holy hot shit, Daniel Day-Lewis kind of nails the role of Lincoln perfectly. It's scary, accurate, and wow, no wonder why he won the Oscar for this. And I think really everyone should really at least see this movie again, like maybe re-educate ourselves on Lincoln. And of course, even though it takes us back into probably one of the darkest periods of our country's history, but this is how it was. I really think you guys should definitely check it out. Spielberg definitely had a winner with this one. All right, so yeah, definitely give it a watch. Coming in at number 9, it's gonna be Frozen. Oh yeah, I was contemplating maybe sticking Frozen 2 as well on this list, or lumping them together, but first one completely won me out, because why? The story, the music, everything just about it just screams masterpiece. Come on, why not? How can you not love these characters? How can you not like the music? It's all there. And come on, Idina Menzel's vocals, oh my goodness, come on. What can I say? She does a great job, all right? And of course, come on, that song, I believe it won a Grammy, I think, or an Oscar as well. So if I'm wrong, shoot me in the head, okay? But still, come on, can't go wrong with Frozen. I'm already calling Frozen a classic already, so. But hey, give it time. Maybe the sequel will grow on me, but I definitely reviewed it. I think if you want more about that, go find that movie, all right? Coming in at number 8 is Guardians of the Galaxy. And of course, I have mentioned before that this is also a favorite of mine, because why the hell not? This movie was just a fun, exciting sci-fi epic, and you're following these Marvel superheroes. It's great. And what's there not to like? Especially the music that is featured in this movie. It's absolutely great. Come on, from Leon Redbone to Blue Swede to, my God, to the Pina Colada song. Come on, I can go on. I can write a whole book Chris Pratt does a great job as Star-Lord. Dave Bautista as Drax. I kind of like that. Yeah, like there's nothing bad I can talk about this movie. It's just a feast for the eyes, and just makes you laugh and makes you smile. I was completely blown away because I saw this in theaters and I was same thing, just getting all the feels. So what else can I say there? Good Marvel movie of a good little merry band of heroes, as I like to call it. Think of them as Robin Hood, I guess. Maybe. Not sure. Coming in at number 7 is going to be The Imitation Game. And if you guys have never seen this movie, I'd say go find this one. It's a very good movie. Once again, it's a World War II movie, kind of similar to, or like it's kind of like a docudrama. It's kind of similar to those kind of movies. And it's more about Alan Turing and and how like him and his team were able to decode messages of the Enigma machine. This is how the Germans were able to send codes to all their subs and all their fleet. So it's very interesting. It's a very cool moment. It's essentially like an espionage movie, but it kind of shows you like how they did it, and it really explains it. And like it's some really good stuff. Benedict Cumberbatch did a great job playing Alan Turing, and yeah, of course, obviously, if I can talk a little bit about Alan Turing, but of course I'll make this movie a little bit longer. And yes, if you guys have never heard about Alan Turing or never educated about Alan Turing, I definitely say, boy, watch this movie and then maybe go out and maybe find more information about him because this guy was very influential in turning the tide of World War II. In the favor of the Allies. So yeah, good stuff. All right, and check it out. All right. Coming in at number 6 is gonna be Toy Story 3. So I was definitely gonna put Toy Story 4, but then I realized, you know what? Maybe I think Toy Story 3 is a much better choice because I felt like because the third one definitely had the emotional story. It had all these, it was great, like how I say, more of a fan service kind of thing. I don't know. There was just something about the third movie that made me just say, yes, this was great. And also, a little side note, I have a distant relative that worked on this movie, so he could probably give me a little more insight of how he did it. So yeah, pretty neat thing, all right. But anyway, it's still a good movie. As much as I enjoyed Toy Story 4, as was a great conclusion to the franchise, a great movie that we've probably seen since we were kids, and just watch these toys just grow up before our eyes, or it can change over time, if that makes any sense. But still, Toy Story 3 is, I'm still going to say Toy Story 3 right now is turning into a classic. It's definitely growing on me. I love everything about it, all right? Give it a watch, folks. Coming in at number 5, Mad Max Fury Road. Holy hot shit. Okay. If you guys think reboot, no. If you think like sequel, no. It's more of like a bit of like how would I say, it's a bit of both, if that makes any sense. And like, holy hot shit, the fact that George Miller like took all the elements of what made the first 3 movies cool and just magnified it. And the fact that, my goodness, Tom Hardy played Mad Max perfectly, or made it more grittier. Holy hot damn, it was pretty damn neat. And what makes this even more cool is that the actor who plays Immortan Joe is also played the bad guy in the very first movie. So there you go. It kind of brings things full circle. So yeah, you guys didn't know about that? Definitely check out this movie. I really loved everything about it. The fact that also most of this stuff was practical effects instead of CG stuff. That's ballsy. It's pretty neat. Okay, definitely. Enough said there. I really enjoyed Mad Max Fury Road. Coming at number 4. Hacksaw Ridge. But yes, this movie, directed by Mel Gibson, we got another World War II epic, or like a historical drama kind of thing. Damn, my goodness, this movie felt like a part Full Metal Jacket meets part. Let's see, like a Band of Brothers / Saving Private Ryan. It's just like that. It's like the perfect formula of each, and like, holy hot damn, like everybody in this movie did a phenomenal job. I'm surprised and just awed the fact that if I'm wrong, let me know. But I believe if Andrew Garfield was not nominated for a freaking Oscar for this goddamn movie, That's a damn slap in the face. Come on, folks. This was a great movie. Like the star power was there. It like really explored this character, this guy that essentially is a real American hero, a guy that received the medal and received possibly one of the highest honors ever from the president of the United States. Come on, you really gotta watch this movie, okay? You'll love it, okay? Coming in at number 3 is going to be an Avengers movie. But which one? Endgame. Need I say more? Come on. Everything that all the Marvel movies have been working on, all wrapped up and tied up in one nice, neat little bow. A 3-hour long ass epic. Jesus Christ, I almost died off during the last hour. But still, it was very fun. It was great to just see it all just come together. It kind of, I think some fans would say it was definitely better than Infinity War. Of course, some people are divided on that movie. But of course, I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to start a war. But anyway, Endgame really just brought us with smiles on our faces. And yeah, come on. Oh, come on. This is what we all expected, just to see everyone bring their A game to the game, or bring everything they got to the table. And they delivered some amazing magic, and this is how we end the quote unquote Avengers story arc, or anything of the MCU. Even though there's still more MCU movies coming out, so yeah, good stuff all around. Definitely, if you've never seen it, come on. If you have 3 hours of your time, watch it. Coming in at number 2, this was a very tough call, but I'm going to say Inception. Oh yes, I remember seeing this movie with my brother and my granddad in the theaters, and me and my brother were like, at first we were lost, but then all of a sudden we realized, oh my goodness, you had to be like well adept into the content that they were doing in order to understand what the hell was going on. And my goodness, Christopher Nolan just nailed this topic out of the park, or nailed this prequel premise right out of the park. I like the idea. I'm like, I'm playing on the idea of planning an idea in someone's dream, and all this. I really can't go much further detail, but definitely Christopher Nolan had something there. He had a formula there, and it definitely worked. And with the star power in this movie, from DiCaprio to Tom Hardy to to Cillian Murphy, my goodness. There's so many good things I can talk about this movie. So, yeah, come on. And of course, that amazing musical score just keeps you guessing to the very end. My goodness, talk about suspense thrower. Good stuff. And coming in at number 1, it's gonna be The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, I know I'm kind of being biased because I'm a Batman fan, and also because it's Christopher Nolan project as well. But I really enjoyed The Dark Knight Rises. Some people say, oh, it was the weakest, but I felt like it was a good, solid conclusion, because I know Christopher Nolan wanted to make his Batmans just 3 movies. That's it, and just end it on a high note, and I felt like he kind of did. But yeah, I really love Bane. Like how well written, or how cool did he look in this movie? Tom Hardy, once again, amazing stuff. Are you noticing a trend here? There's a couple of Tom Hardy movies on my list, and I'm not saying he's a fan favorite of mine, but technically he is. But hey, he did something incredible, and like he played the guy that quote unquote broke the bat. And so yeah, and like all this our emotional story behind this and into this movie just made it incredible. Well, of course, I think what fans would say is, I think they should have just axed this certain character, kept off the side, just focused on just Batman just fighting his own inner struggle, as well as trying to end his feud with Bane, and practically just giving peace to the city of Gotham, and of course, quote unquote, retiring and giving the reins on to someone new, which was Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character, which I believe is Tim Drake. I forget. It's been it's kind of late, but anyway, the formula is there. I really enjoyed it. Okay, I don't care what everyone thinks. I felt like this was definitely my personal favorite. The entire Dark Knight trilogy, possibly one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best picks of the entire decade. Some might argue that, but yeah, there's so many other ones. Of course, yeah, I know. It's biased, okay? I'm sorry, okay? But these are my picks, okay? Like I said, it's some good stuff. Yeah, if you've never seen any of those movies, Go watch them. I'm pretty sure they're still available somewhere in digital download. Or if you're like me, I have like a giant ass movie collection that's just begging to watch. All right. So that's just for tonight. I apologize once again. It's late, so definitely I want to hear yours. That does for tonight. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for some more awesome, exciting videos.